I'm actually really struggling to keep myself composed right now. What? That's TV there. Just finished watching episode 29 of Re:Zero, Parent and Child. Subaru confronts his past, his father, living up to his father, the problems he created. I didn't think they were going to go into his relationship with his mom, but they did. Kind of like the lessons that he learnt from both of them, and not only does it hurt to watch in regards to the show, it hurt me to watch because something a lot of people go through in life, it's something that happens to everybody. Sooner or later, you lose a parent or both your parents. For me, it was my mom. almost 5 years ago now. And it kills you, man. It fucking kills you. And I still haven't gotten over it. It hits you because it haunts you. When you lose somebody that's been there for your whole life, you instantly regret everything you put them through. It's that you took them for granted. And that haunts you because you're never gonna get to confront them. You're not gonna have this situation where you get to have that conversation with them. You, in real life, do not get closure for everything you fuck up. That's what this episode did to me. Jesus. Just give me a sec. Fuck. Yeah, it's the difference between reality and anime. You don't get what happened in this episode of anime is something every person who loses a parent or loses just someone close to them wishes that they had. They wish they could have one more day, even one more hour, just one more conversation to apologize for every fuck up. You know, like your parents try to give you advice, and when you're young and stupid, you just ignore it, or you get sick of listening to their advice. When your parents want to spend time with you as you get older, but you want to go off and do your own thing, you stop spending time with them. You realize how much parents influence you to be better. They're really your greatest coaches in life. No matter what you learn in school, your parents are the ones that motivate you to be a better person. I would never have travelled overseas if it wasn't for my mom. I would have just... I was roughly about 2 times, 10 years ago and 6 years ago. Both times I just worked myself to death. Both times drove myself into depression. 2 times in my life, my mum went to my bosses at the time and said, he's got holiday leave, let him take it, he's burnt out. She noticed it at home, my bosses noticed it at work. I travelled overseas, both America, Europe, Japan, Dubai. I found reason for living. I realised I was making money for a reason. That type of motivation, that your parents love you no matter how you fuck up, how misguided you are. The fact is, you lose that when they're gone. And as I said, my mum's been gone 4 or 5 fucking years. And it still is nagging at me. Because I've recovered from dealing with it afterwards, but how you live your life now, it's like there's that hole, something's missing. And, you might get a pet, you might get a partner, girlfriend, wife, whatever. But one, finding the right girl, it is hard in itself. It's you go through so much shit finding the right person. The one person I fell in love with fucking backstabbed me in the worst way possible. That hurts. Trust issues. And you're just like, you had this one person who was willing to love you unconditionally and guide you through life, and you take her for granted. That's what this episode was. It was painful for him, but he got the opportunity to see his father and mother again. And it hurts more because his parents are amazing. His mum's quirky in these very weird ways. It's like she's constantly got this mask on of smile and joy, and she's just quirky as hell. And the father, Jesus. It's a man that acts like a doofus, but he's so smart inside. And it's a thing, like, guys have this thing where they're like, do we live up to our father? We're always like, can we live up to our father? Can we live in his shadow? Can we be better than our father if they're a screw up? This episode hurts to watch. And in some weird way, this witch of greed, you can perceive it, that she's torturing him, but from my perspective, she gave him a gift, and it would have been painful to go through, but it's something everybody wants. Every individual who's lived it and been in that situation wants it. They crave it. They need it. No matter how many times you say you have closure, it's like a constant lie, because there'll always be this part of you that's not completely closed, that is just nagging on you. It's your own self-doubt, and it's always there, and you gotta live with it. Fucking, I'm gonna be dead honest. Re:Zero wasn't it wasn't on my most hyped going into this season, because of the just how long it's been since I've watched it. But shit, yeah, fuck, that's a 10 out of 10 episode. It's amazing. and now I'm hooked on it. And I also apologize for this. Usually I pride myself on being logical and composed, but this broke me. So, there you go. Episode 29, man. There's nothing wrong with this episode. This is a 10 out of 10 episode. Go watch it for yourself, and have a box of tissues. Really, I mean it.